Dear students, welcome to the session of geometry. So our topic is pair of straight lines. In the previous session we discussed some theorems and applications on it. So angular bisectors, pair of angular bisectors, product of lengths from alpha comma beta to pair of lines, and the angle between the lines, the equivalent triangle and its area, like that. So in this session we learn about an important theorem. Area of the triangle formed by pair of lines with a line and centroid of the triangle. Okay, first of all, area of the triangle. See this theorem. Show that the area of the triangle formed by the pair of lines x square plus 2hxy plus by square equal 0 and lx plus my plus n equal 0 is modulus of n square into root of h square minus ab by am square minus 2hlm plus bl square. Now to find the area of the triangle, all of you know, if you know the coordinates of the three vertices of the triangle, you can find out the area. Okay, so first of all we have to find out the vertices of the triangle. What about the given pairs? So the given equations are, so proof. The given equations are, the first one is h is equal to ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal to 0, let it be 1, and the second one is lx plus my plus n equal to 0, let it be 2. So all of you know this represents two lines passing through origin and this represents a line. So consider these are the, just observe this figure O, A, B. Okay, so these two represent the sides OA and OB, this represents this side. So here this line is represented by the equation Lx plus My plus n equal to 0. It will be 2. Understand? So OA and OB are the two sides is represented by 1. So 1 represents these two sides and the 2 represent this side, suppose. Okay, here if you know the points, you can find out the area. All of you know this is the area of lines passing through origin. That means their intersect point is origin. So now this point is 0, 0. Okay, let us assume the separate equation of these two. Let y equal to m1x and y equal to m2x are separate equations of 1. Separated two lines represented by 1, it means simply separate equations of 1. So what is the connection then? m1 plus m2 is equal to minus 2h by b. m1, m2 is equal to a by b. Understand? These two are represented by 1. So these are the separate equations of 1 simply. Here the equation of y is, let us take this is equal to y equal to m1x and this equal to y equal to m2x. Understand? Now here we have three lines, three sides. So find out a and b. How can you get a? This is nothing but intersect point of these two. This is equal to 2. Let us take this is equal to 3. This is equal to 4. 3 and 4. Solving 2 and 3 will get a, solving 2 and 4 will get b. Already y is there 0, 0. If you know 2 points x1, y1, x2, y2 origin is 0, 0, we have a formula for the area of the triangle, that is of modulus x1, y2 minus x2, y1. Okay, so for that, first of all find out the intersecting point of 2 and 3. Solving 2 and 3. Solving 2 and 3. Just how can you find point of intersection? Simply just substitute y equal to m1x in the second equation. Then what will happen? Here the 2 is lx plus my plus n equal to 0 and 3 is y equal to m1x. So simply substitute y equal to m1x in this equation. Then we get lx plus already m is there, m into y1x, that means m into m1x plus n equal 0. From this, what is x? X is equal to minus n by L plus mm1. This is the x coordinate of A. Now put this value, x value in this equation, then we get y is equal to minus m1n by L plus mm1. Now the coordinates of the point A is equal to minus n by L plus mm1, comma, minus n into m1 by L plus mm1. These are the coordinates of the vertex A. So this is the point of intersection of this and this one. Suppose we want to find the coordinates of this point. This point is nothing but point of intersection of these two. What is the difference between these two and these two? Just change m1 in place of m2 in place of m1. Just replace m1 by m2, will get b in the equation in this point. So to get b, just replace m1 by m2. That's it. The intersect point of these two is this one. So intersect point of this just change is only m2 in place of m1. So similarly, the coordinates of B is nothing but the point of intersection of 2 and 4 is equal to, you can write minus n by L plus m2. Just replace m1 by m2. That's it. We will get B, comma, minus n into m2 by L plus mm2. So A and B are there. Already 0 is, origin is 0, 0. So these are the 3 points. We have a formula for area. We know that area of the triangle with 0, 0, x1, y1 and x2, y2. Area of the triangle with vertices 0, 0, x1 and x2, y2 is half into modulus of x1, y2 minus x2, y1. Area of the triangle with the vertices 0, 0, x1, and x2, x2 is half modulus of x1, y2 minus x2, y1. Here, let us take this equal to x1, y1 and this equal to x2, y2. Now, the area of the triangle OAB is area of the triangle OAB is equal to half modulus of, what is the formula? x1 equal to this one, minus n by L plus mm1 x1 into y2. y2 means this one, y2 minus nm2 by L plus mm2 minus x2 y1. x2 means this one, minus n by L plus mm2. m1 y1 means minus n m1 by L plus mm1. x1 y2 minus x2 y1. So what about the denominator? The denominator is same. What is the denominator? Now the LCM of this equal to L plus mm1 into L plus mm2. So our numerator is minus into minus plus n square m2 minus of minus plus n square m1. So here we can take n square common. So we will get 1 by 2 into n square of m2 minus m1 by, just find out the multiplication of the denominator. So what is the multiplication? L square plus Lm m2 plus Lm m1 plus m square m1 m2. Almost all over. Just take Lm common from these two, we will get m1 plus m2. We know the value of m1 plus m2, and m1 m2 also is there. We have to find out m2 minus m1. Now see this. So here the area of the triangle is equal to half into n square into m2 minus 1 m1. That means we can write a minus b means root of a plus b whole square minus 4ab. That means m2 plus m1 whole square minus 4m1 m2 whole divided by modulus of L square plus, now take Lm common from these two terms, we will get Lm into m1 plus m2 plus m square into m1 m2. Now substitute all these values, m1 plus m2, m1 m2. m1 plus m2 equal to minus 2h by b, m1 m2 equal to a by b. So here we get n square by 2 into square root of m1 plus m2 minus 2h by b whole square minus 4 into m1 m2 a by b whole divided by modulus of L square plus Lm into minus 2h by b plus m square into a by b. So now this equal to n square by 2 into square root of 4h square by b square minus 4a by b whole divided by, so now take LCM in the denominator also, bl square minus 2h Lm plus am square whole divided by b. Now what about this denominator? 4h square minus 4ab by b square under root. So from this, n square by 2 into square root of 4h square minus 4ab by b by modulus of bl square minus 2hlm plus am square by b. Here b get cancelled. Now the area of the triangle OAB is, so here we can take 4 common, 2 will get cancelled. Area of the triangle formed by 1 and 2 is, here 4 in root of 4h square minus 4ab means 2 into root of h square means 2 to get cancelled. N square into square root of h square minus ab by modulus of bl square minus 2hlm plus am square units. This is the formula for area of the triangle formed by the lines this and this. Okay, here he may be asked what is the centroid, just for the same equations. So for centroid also we need coordinates of the points. Already we find out the coordinates of the point. With the help of this point we can find out the centroid. So by using the centroid formula x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3. So 1 is 0, 0, a and b are also there. So with the help of those coordinates of 3 points, we can find out the centroid of the triangles. That is also important. Understand? See this problem. Find the centroid of the triangle formed by the lines 2y square minus xy minus 6x square equal to 0 and x plus y plus 4 equal to 0. Centroid. If you have coordinates of 3 vertices, we know the formula x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So we have to find out the vertices of the triangle. Suppose this is the triangle. Let us take O, A, B. So the given equations are, what about the given equations? The given equations are 2y square minus xy minus 6x square equal to 0, that is 1. And the second one is x plus y plus 4 equal to 0, let it be 2. So, to find the point of interest, we need equations of these two lines. First of all, find out the separate equations of one. Suppose one represents OA and OB. Suppose one represents OA and OB, two sides. Because this represents two lines passing through origin, this is origin. So this represents two lines OA and OB, and the second represents the side AB, and 2 represents AB, side AB. Okay, now to get A, solve this and this equation. So how to get OA and OB? OA and OB nothing but separate equations of 1. So now find out the separate equations of 1. So from 1, so what are the factors? 2y square, 2 into 6, 12. That means minus 4xy plus 3xy minus 6x square equal to 0. So now here we can write 2y into y minus 2x plus 3x into y minus 2x. So from this we can write y minus 2x into 2y plus 3x. These are the separate equations of 1. Understand? So from this y minus 2x equal 0 is the one line, and 2y plus 3x is the another equation. So let it be 3 and 4. So suppose y minus 2x, position of the y minus 2x is this one, y minus 2x equal to 0, and the another one is 2y plus 3x equal to 0. So now this equation be 3 and this is 4. This is equation 2. Solving 2 and 3, we will get A. Solving 2 and 3. So what about 2 and x plus y plus 4 equal 0, that is 2 equation. And what is 3? So here the 3 is y equal to 2x. Substitute y value in this equation. X plus 2x is equal to minus 4. 3x equal to minus 4, x equal to minus 4 by 3. So substitute x value in this equation. Here we get y is equal to 2 into minus 4 by 3. That is equal to minus 8 by 3. Now coordinates of A equal to minus 4 by 3 comma minus 8 by 3. Okay, similarly find out B. For B we have to solve 2 and 4. Okay, now solve 2 and 4. Solving 2 and 4, these two equations. Okay, so just observe that we can use YCX method also, otherwise by eliminating process also. See here, so from equation 2, what is the coefficient of y? So 1, constant 4, x coefficient 1, again 1. So from this equation, coefficient of y is 2, constant is 0, x coefficient is 3, and coefficient of y is 2. This is the way how to find the point of intersection of the two lines. Understand? So now from this x by 0 minus 8 minus 8, and this equal to y by 12 minus 0 12, that is equal to 1 by 2 minus 3. So here 2 minus 3 is minus 1. x by minus 8, y by 12 is equal to minus 1, x equal to 8 and y is equal to minus 12. These are the coordinates of point B. So B is equal to 8 minus 12. So these are the coordinates of B, 8 minus 12. So already 0 is there. 0 is the intersect point of these two because this represents two lines passing through origin. So 0, 0. So we have coordinates of 3 vertices. Now the centroid of OAB, centroid OAB is x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So this is equal to x1 0 plus x2 minus 4 by 3 plus 8 by 3 comma y1 0 minus 8 by 3 plus minus 12 by 3. This is equal to minus 4 plus 24 by 9 minus 8 minus 36 by 9. This is equal to 20 by 9 comma minus 44 by 9. These are the coordinates of the centroid of the triangle formed by the lines, pair of lines and line. See this theorem. Let ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal 0 represent a pair of lines. Then the equation of pair of lines passing through x0, y0 and parallel to the above equation, pair of lines, is a into x minus x0 whole square plus 2h into x minus x0 into y0 plus b into y minus y0 whole square. Just replace x by x minus x0 and y by y minus y0 in the above equation. We will get equation of the pair of lines passing through x0, y0 and parallel to the given. Understand? That is the formula. How can we get this? Simple, general method. So first of all, assume two lines and write down the parallel lines and multiplying them, they will get combined equation. So what about the second one? The equation of the pair of lines passing through x0, y0 and perpendicular to the pair ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal 0 is p into x minus x0 whole square minus 2h into x minus x0 into y minus y0 plus a into y minus y0 whole square. Just observe the coefficients. Just interchange the coefficient. Just what about the given equation? Here x square coefficient j, y square coefficient b. The coefficient of 2xy is plus 1. Plus is there. So for perpendicular, this is nothing but px square ay square minus 2hx. Just interchange the coefficients of x square and y square and give opposite symbol to the coefficient of 2hxy. Understand? Then we will get the perpendicular. And at the same time, replace x by x minus x0 and y minus y0. That's it. So first of all, observe the first one. How will you write the equation of pair of lines passing through some point and parallel to the given pair? Is like that. So first of all, what about the given equation? So proof for first one. Just proof is not important. Okay. The given equation is h is equal to ax square 2hxy plus by square equal to 0. Okay? Right. So separate equation. Let us assume separate equations for this. Let y equal to m1x and y equal to m2x are separate equations of two lines represented by one, represented by so then we know that m1 plus m2 equal to minus 2h by b and m1 m2 equal to a by b. Okay, so these are the separate equations of these lines. We have to find out the equation of the lines passing through some point and parallel to this. So just from this equation, this is, let us take, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Equation of the line passing through x0, y0 and parallel to y equal to m1x means m1x minus y equal to 0 is, so already we learned in straight lines directly how can you write the parallel line passing through x0, y0 is m1 into x minus x0 minus 1 into y minus y0 is equal to 0. This is the line passing through x0, y0 and parallel to this one. Understand? Similarly, equation of the line passing through x0, y0 and parallel to 3 is m2 into x minus x0 minus 1 into y minus y0 equal to 0. So let it be 4 and 5. Just we have to prove that the combined equation of these two is nothing but this one, a into x minus x0. Just multiplying these two will get this one. So here the combined equation of 4 and 5 is, just multiplying these two, we will get m1 m2 into this whole square, m1 m2 into x minus x0 whole square. Just observe this. Next, minus m1 into product of these two minus m1 into x minus x0 into y minus y0. Next, after that, multiplication of these two, again minus m2 into these two product minus m2 into x minus x0 into y minus y0. After that, minus into minus plus into y minus y0 whole square plus y minus y0 whole square is equal to 0. Just write down the values for m1, m2, that is equal to a by b into x minus x0. So from these two terms are common. If you take minus x into x0 into y minus y0, then we will get m1 plus m2 into x minus x0 into y minus y0 minus plus and y minus y0 whole square is there. So now write down the value of this one also. So a by b into x minus x0 whole square minus 2h by b into x minus x0 y minus y0 plus y minus y0 whole square. So now take LCM, then we will get the required one. So now LCM, take LCM, a into x minus x0 whole square plus 2h into x minus x0 into y minus y0 plus b into y minus y0 whole square equal to 0 by some b. So that is also goes to right side, that is 0. So this is the required equation. Just to replace x and y by x minus x0 and y minus y0, we will get parallel lines passing through x0, y0. If you want to find this one perpendicular to pair of lines and passing through x0, y0, just to change the coefficients of x square, interchange the coefficient of x square, y square and change the symbol before coefficient of xy. Just you have to write the opposite symbol at this point, at this coefficient of xy coefficient, and we have to interchange the coefficients of x square and y square. Then we will get the perpendicular lines. Understand? So this theorem is not important. Proof of the theorem is not important. So the result, this one is important. Equation of line passing through x0, y0 and parallel to this line is nothing but this one. Okay, so